Hello everyone, welcome to the lesson, The Fundamentals of Microeconomics. Last week, we discussed the law of demand and explored three reasons behind its formation. This week, we will be focusing on the 5 shifters of demand. But before we dive into today's topic, let's take a moment to recap what we learned last time. Law of demand says that there's an inverse relationship between price and quantity demand that the consumer are willing and able to buy. That means when the price goes up, the quantity demand decreases, and if the price goes down, the quantity demand increases. There are 3 reasons why the demand curve is downward sloping. The substitution effect. When the price of a good increases, consumers tend to substitute it with the cheaper alternatives. The income effect. Decrease in price increases the purchasing power of consumers, leading to the higher demand. The law of diminishing marginal utility. As a consumer consumes more of a product, the additional satisfaction from each unit consumed diminishes. So today we will talk about 5 shifters of demand that cause the demand increase, shift to the right, or decrease, shift to the left. They are preference, number of buyers, price of related goods, income, and expectation. The first one is taste and preferences. For example, what if a new study comes out says, if children have milk in the morning before going to school, they will do better at school, and they are smarter. That would increase the demand. The demand curve will shift to the right. Another one is number of buyers. For example, a sudden new customers come into town. That's going to increase the demand of milk. Otherwise, if people move out from this town, the demand will decrease. Shift to the left. Another shifter is the price of related goods, substitute and complement. For example, cow's milk and soy milk are substitutes for each other. So if the price goes up for soy milk and it's more expensive to buy this, and then the demand going to increase for cow's milk. If the price goes down for soy milk and it's more cheaper to buy this, and then the demand of cow's milk is going to decrease. For complements, when the price of cereal falls, it's going to increase the demand for milk. The next shifter is income. Income is a little tricky because it depends on the type of product. There are normal goods and inferior goods. So let's say milk is a normal goods. This means there's an increase in income, the demand is going to increase, and the decrease in income, the demand is going to decrease. An inferior goods is just opposite. When there's an increase in income, the demand falls, and when there's a decrease in income, the demand will go up. For example, inferior goods include canned goods, discount clothing, and second-hand goods. The last shifter of demand is a change of expectations. For example, if you think the price of milk will going to increase next week, we will going to buy more today, so the demand will increase. The price of milk will going to decrease next week. We will going to buy less today, so demand will decrease. There's an important thing you have to know. It's the difference between a change in quantity demanded and the change in demand. Movement along the demand curve is change in quantity demanded. The 5 shifters can change the demand. When demand curve shifts to the right, it means demand increase, so the price doesn't change, but people decide to buy more. That's today's lesson. Thank you for watching.